Es un placer de estar aquí con ustedes. I want to thank the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for giving me this opportunity to speak to individuals who are so very important to the economic development of this state. Latin American countries represent some of the fastest growing export markets for the United States.
The governor was a great person and a great governor, and also support Annie, in all the years that she's on the governor.
Every trade has conventions and exhibits to communicate, educate, and entertain. But they came to the statewide New Jersey Hispanic Chamber conventions looking for creativity in business and the inspiration to be informed.
I'm very happy to be here today. It's my first year, first time that I've attended their annual convention, and I plan on being here in many years to come.
In fact, we were expecting about 400 people, and we got over 600 people attending. In fact, it created a problem that everybody would like to have, is to have more people than you're expecting.
The convention gala dinner for that year was off to one of its better seasons that provided fun entertainment for the convention participants than recent years due to economic constraints. And they came to be entertained, had fun, that's what people wanted, and certainly they enjoyed this convention.
Small Business Administration was in Patterson today to push for more financial assistance for small businesses. Aida Alvarez announced a partnership with the state's Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that would make the SBA programs and services more accessible. The outreach initiative is expected to triple the amount of loans to small Hispanic-owned businesses. Congressman Bill Pascarell says the initiative is essential to the survival of those businesses.
Today, through this agreement, small businesses in our community will be empowered to expand as far as talent and hard work will take them.
Welcome to Hispanic Horizons. I'm Gina Barroso. Free trade with Latin America is a hot-button issue with U.S. business and government leaders these days. What is free trade, and what is the difference between this and NAFTA, which we already have? Daniel?
Well, basically, NAFTA is an agreement that, in that case, U.S., Canada, and Mexico did an agreement in order to dissipate the barriers of trade between the three countries. Going
south of the border?
Well, basically, free trade, you could do it, between several countries, but basically what it is actually to take down the barriers of trade.
These jobs are not being created by NAFTA.
Even the smaller manufacturing firms have run to Mexico because they get the tax abatements, because they leave workers displaced in the United States.
Since back in 1998, Daniel Jara have appeared on several local television programs. At the time, Mr. Jara was trying to deal with issues of local employment and to create Latin American business opportunities through international trade for the members of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. On March 1999, Daniel Jara, the president of the Hispanic Chamber, in the company of Gualberto Medina, at the time New Jersey Secretary of Commerce, were in the midst of what would be the largest trade mission ever led by a New Jersey governor.
Welcome to South America, where autumn begins in March and the water in the sink drains counterclockwise. The state of New Jersey is trying to build bridges to this part of the world. Governor Whitman has led a large delegation of business and professional people here to Argentina, also to Brazil and to Chile. The delegation goes to City Hall to meet the mayor.
Y el esquí le jugó una mala pasada a la gobernadora.
Mayor Fernando de la Rua is a major figure in Argentine politics. He gives the governor the seal of the city and a book.
When you honor me, you are honoring the state of New Jersey, and I accept with pleasure the designation as a special visitor and guest. The mayor and I have talked about formalizing a memorandum of understanding focused particularly on small businesses.
People are really excited. I mean, I see people that are, they never really have a good understanding of what the Latin America was all about and how the Latin American market is.
And this market represents 67% of Latin America's economy. It is incredibly significant for U.S. firms and U.S. states to really have a presence in this part of the world.
Saludos, I'm Miguel Perez. The Latino market in the United States has been estimated at $348 billion. Can you imagine how much more it would be if we captured the untapped financial resources of Central and South America? Gentlemen, welcome to the program. It's a pleasure having you here.
It's a real pleasure being with you here, Miguel.
Tell me, first of all, why the trip, who went, and why was it necessary?
In terms of who went, Miguel, it felt at times that everybody went. We had a very large mission. This was the largest trade mission that the state of New Jersey has ever taken anywhere in the world.
Oh, it's a real potential. New Jersey exports to Mercosur is about $23 billion. And
just from the state of New Jersey?
From the state, no, nationwide.
Okay.
And the imports the imports from Mercosur is about 12 million.
The mission was extremely successful. Dan Harris' role was very vital and critical because it gave the mission a certain element of credibility.
So we're going to take you to New Jersey, where President George W. Bush is today expressing concern earlier today over the sharp drop in the stock market.
During the first 100 days of his administration, in March of 2001, former President George Bush addressed all the combined membership of the state of New Jersey Chambers of Commerce.
Well, Governor, thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words, and I appreciate your friendship. I got to know Donnie and his wife, and I respect them a lot. And I know the people of New Jersey do as well.
At the time, the former president was also discussing priorities for small business owners.
But I want the members of Congress to understand that part of this plan is to stimulate the growth of small businesses and entrepreneurs, and that thousands of small business owners in America are unincorporated, are sole proprietors, are subchapter S's, and pay taxes at the highest marginal rates, and by cutting the top rate, we stimulate the growth of small business in America.